Hey guys, welcome back to the video. Today I'm showing you all my custom Lego Batcave. Now this to me is what I would want the ultimate Batcave set to look like. This is packed with so many Easter eggs and details. I had so much fun making this, and I think it's one of my favorite models I've actually ever done. If you look at the top, we have Bruce Wayne's Wayne Manor up there, and he can slide down the chute to become Batman. And there, I'm going to go through this entire model, guys, show you every little detail that I added and how much fun the entire thing was to build. This thing is crazy. So if we start off on the bottom floor, we have this jail cell here, which is actually kind of like built into the wall. And a good part about building this was that I didn't have to do any rock work behind this, which is a little secret you'll only know if you watch this video. I use panels. Maybe that's cheating, guys. I don't know. Is it cheating or is it... Okay. And for the figures, I included a Two-Face, which is the 2012 one, because, I mean, can you get better than this? I have nearly every Two-Face figure except for the new one, the 2025 one from the Tumblr. But this one is just... so good. This one's so much nostalgia for me, and if you can tell, this was the one that I had when I was a kid, and you can tell that by the fading of the purple torso because he was played with a lot. Then we also have my custom Poison Ivy figure, who is based kind of off the Arkham Asylum one, and the fact that she's green. I like this design. I think she looks pretty cool. Let's move on to the center, where we have a penguin from the Penguin. Just a little gun there as well, and if you look back in the back, we have Penguin in his duck boat, and that was so important for me to include because I love the way that looks in the Lego Batman movie set, as well as I think it's quite iconic for the Penguin. We also have Bane there with his teddy, and some more like wacky zany characters. Over here we have the Bat Cow, which is, I think this piece is pretty rare. I got it in the Metal Beard Sea Cat. I don't know if it was available anywhere else, but he just has a cape on that. And then I have the Batmobile there, which is a custom build, as well as Batmite here, which is from the DC CMF. A great figure. I just thought I'd throw him in there because he's definitely visiting the Batcave from time to time. The Batmobile can just slide in and out there. That's what it looks like. I didn't have this part open and close because I didn't want to, and that's the only reason why. Also, this Batmobile I had to build myself and have it be only six bricks wide, so that it would fit onto this track, because this track is actually pretty narrow. None of the like big Lego Batmobile sets can fit onto it, but this Batmobile fits onto it pretty nicely. Like, there you are. There you have it driving in, and if you take all these parts off, you can have it on this like display wheel turning around, which I quite like the look of that, like having it in the middle. That looks pretty cool, I think. Here's the Penguin's boat out of the water. I made it like kind of shallow at the bottom, so it looks like it was like floating in water, kind of like the new Black Pearl set. And let's have a look at this. So we have guns on the side, which use these pretty new like snot pieces, I think. And it's the same on the other side. There's a custom penguin figure from there, which I'm really happy with. And he can just sit on top of the water. There's no bricks attaching him or anything, because I thought, I don't know, you could have him swimming around the model like this, you know, move him around the model. And if you close this door, he slides like, okay, it's a tight fit, but he slides around the model like that. We also have a weapons rack in the back that just sits there. I didn't know what to do there. I like the way the yellow kind of like is a bit of a kick. It kind of contrasts with everything else in the set, so you can see it pretty well. And it's inspired by the 2012 Lego Batcave like weapons rack that he had. I just like the way it is, and of course I'd include a red fire extinguisher. I pulled the turntable off so you can see what the water looks like, and it's just a mixture of navy and blue pieces, but I use mostly blue pieces because I have more navy pieces. And I put this panel over most of the blue pieces because I didn't want to waste loads of navy pieces if I wouldn't see it. I also included this electrical box here, which I thought was a really nice print, so I wanted to throw it in. Also, more yellow in the build, and I wanted to include a lot of yellow and black because obviously it's the main Batman colors, I would argue. Let's move up to the balcony, which is where most of the like challenges arose for me, because I didn't know how to do this diagonal wall. This piece here was so difficult. I was just gonna like see if I could use like hinge pieces, but I ended up just using the corner like plates and then just stacking those on top rather than like building diagonally. I just used the diagonally cut parts, like the pre-made diagonal parts, which was way easier. I have this railing made out of bars and clips and lightsaber belts, which is pretty fun. Also, I forgot to cover this. These are just like, I thought, like blasts from the Penguin's duck boat that can shoot like there, you know? So I am pretty happy with like how that looks. He's just like shooting this like, I don't know, the structure of the Batcave. We got a custom Catwoman figure right there, as well as a custom Mr. Freeze, whose blue was inspired by the 2006 figure, another penguin, and some really like iconic bat suits. Not that these are the most iconic, but these all have the regular bat symbol on the chest, as well as like the 2012 ears, which I quite like. There's a ladder up there to the trophy room. We'll get to the trophy room in a second. But if we go across, we have a Batman, which is a modernized version of the 2006 one, because the 2006 one is so nostalgic for me. And I had the 2006 one, but I just thought, like, what would a modern take look like? A really, really built up grappling hook as well. And then we have like these buttons here that would like go up and down using the lift, which obviously it doesn't properly work, but like, imagine. Next we have the Batcomputer, and let me take off Red Hood there, who is attached with this clear piece. We have Ace the Bat Hound, who is just, again, just a regular animal with a bat cape on it, and then there's Ace's dog bed underneath the computer screen right there. We'll move Ace over to the side. Then we have Alfred, who is meant to look like the Lego Batman movie one, but I don't have that figure, so I just used the Beach Alfred head and like hair and all, and then I just used this torso and legs from like Big Brick. That's a silver shield piece I used for his tray. I like that part usage. And then the Batcomputer is just Batcomputer parts from the Batman set from 2022, I believe, or in 2021 if you're in the US. And then Batman can sit there if you take off his cape. I think you can like replace it with like a kind of fabric cape if you want to make him sit down, but I wouldn't advise using one of these paper capes because it would damage the cape. I like this looks, and I included a cup as well so he can drink his, I don't know, tea or coffee or whatever Batman drinks. Above that, I didn't know what to include, because like, what do you put there that hasn't been done yet? And I included just Nightwing here jumping off, attached to these like translucent pieces, and we've Batgirl as well who can jump off there. And this is meant to be the waterfall, and I have this rockwork breaking up so it doesn't fall on top of the Batcomputer, and then it flows down through there. So I actually like the way that looks, and I included so many bats. The rockwork here was a little bit tricky. I'm not the best at rockwork, but it was my first time doing like a proper full-on like cave build, so I'm happy with how it turned out. Now we are at the trophy room, which has a lot of Easter eggs. We have the original Detectives comics, which was Batman's first appearance. Some kryptonite with a big coin. I didn't do a face on the coin because I thought like that was going to look really, really weird. A dinosaur, a mini T-Rex. Now, I've never built a T-Rex before, but I'm actually quite happy with how this turned out. And his leg got stuck onto the thing. This is just my own design. I was like, well, how will I build this, you know? I was going to buy there's a like €15 creator set out at the moment, but that would have been way too big. And even, I know this is like disgustingly underscaled, but I don't know, I didn't want to take away from the entire build having a massive T-Rex coming out of the Batcave. We have a mini kit there from the Lego Batman video game. I don't have a sticker piece that's like the right size for that, but we also have Damian Wayne here, who I will take out. And then there's a Joker card, which I'm super happy with how this looks. I was gonna use an actual real card piece. I was gonna use this real life card and just like slot it in there. So let me know what you guys think. Like, which you prefer, the real card or the custom brick built Joker card there? I didn't know what to settle on, but I think I preferred having the entire build be like actual Lego rather than using like other things. I don't know, maybe I contradict myself later on, but I think the whole thing is actual Lego. And we also have this bat symbol in the middle, which originally didn't have this yellow backing, but I just love the way it looks with that yellow beneath it. Up the top, we have a bit of Wayne Manor up here with Bruce Wayne, and this is a play feature that's taken directly from the 2012 Batcave. I'm not ashamed to say that. It's one of the best play features I think Lego has ever made. We have the red phone there, as well as a bust, and then we have a certificate of, a civil award, and then this set from the Lego Harry Potter 4-pivot drive set, which looks like the Wayne family portrait. And if you pull out a pin in the back, I'm gonna spin this thing around actually. I'm just gonna show you guys what the back of this looks like. So guys, forgive me, the back looks really bad, but like, nobody cares about what the back looks like because it's not meant to be viewed from like multiple angles. But I'm so used to making modulars which have to look good from every angle, so this one is hideous in the back. That's pretty bad. I mean, it looks like a cave. I think if I got rid of the other colored pieces, it would look like maybe kind of an acceptable cave. But if you pull out this pin at the back here, this red pin here, I will show you guys what that does. I had to make a hole so I could access it, and if we spin this around, let's focus, and I pull out this, you can see it drops down. Not Batman. And if we pull this out, we have Batman fall down, which is just the coolest. Like, I would consider one of the coolest play features in any Lego set ever. I remember when I built that when I was a kid, 2012, so I'd been like 6. I was just amazed by it, and I wanted to carry that over to this Ultimate Batcave set. Actually, MOC. I don't want to call it the Ultimate because I don't think it's the best Batcave MOC ever, but I really am happy with what I've built here, and I really like the fact that I included the Wayne Manor bit at the top as well. And I just like, it has like, I don't know, once you see it in person, it's pretty big, and I think it looks amazing with all the figures in it. I think the figures really bring it to life. With all that being said and done, this is the entire MOC. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had so much fun building this over the last like few weeks. Little by little, I wanted to do this project for ages. I feel like this summer I've done loads of projects that like I put off for so long, and I'm so happy to be finally having the time to do this. You know, I go back to college soon and I will not have the time to building stuff like this, but I had so much fun, guys. I was thinking of doing instructions, but this model just isn't perfect. I don't think it's good enough to be giving instructions for, and I do like to give instructions for our models. I keep dropping this Two-Face figure, but I love him so much. I keep thinking, should I do instructions, but the rock work is so like inconsistent that I don't think I really want to do instructions for this, because I feel like I don't know, I think the rock work has to be better, or I don't know, just the way it's built from the back as well, like the ugly parts, I would need to build it in person first. I don't want the parts to build it in person, because I don't want to sell something that looks, I don't know, I don't want to sell something that is like built perfectly digitally and then like not structurally sound. So I would need to build it in person first in order to have the confidence to sell instructions. So with that all being said and done, I hope you guys enjoy this video. I had a great time building this, and I have a great time filming this. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and also give me your suggestions if you would like to see any changes made to this. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.